This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Hey, where's the music? Weren't we dancing? Where are we doing? What are we doing here? Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Mass Effect. In the last episode, we headed off and checked with Barrow Levon and got the Indomitable Rex and the, I don't know, Vivacious Garrus? I don't know, I'm just trying to find good adjectives. And to join our team to take on Fist, but yeah, that never sounds good, however many times you say it. Now, I got the group pretty quickly, and I missed out on quite, well, I wouldn't say quite a bit of stuff, but a few little details along the way, like how are we supposed to know Garrus is at the med clinic and stuff like that. Although, when we talk to Rex, when he says like or someone says if we need the Turian, and I just said, nah, we're fine. If he said it maybe, Rex tells you where he was last seen, which was the med clinic. But there's another way to get some information on it. So you know how they said go to Cora's den to check out Garrus? Well, we can actually go to Cora's den, like right now. I just just took an old file from the Citadel spot there. But yeah, you could instantly go to Cora's den. Like, if you really like kind of just do what's just the basic necessity for this, you can get through the Citadel section really quickly, like within an hour. But I want to do everything and just show everything, so that's why we're not doing it as fast as I can. But yeah, if we go to Cora's Den the first time, looks like we're being attacked here. So this will happen in the other game too. But because we've recruited Rex and Garrus into the team, actually we only have to recruit one of them. But I'll talk about that here in a second. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that the game, when you reload it for some reason, swaps me to my pistol. Starts me off with the pistol for some reason. Let me do that. This is probably why the toxic bullets are probably the most useful here, because they seem to be the most effective, especially here. Oops. Well, this is what happens when you overheat, by the way. This is going to happen quite often over the course of the game, because sometimes the AI at the higher difficulties will use like sabotage on you, and they'll overheat your weapon. That happened to me when I was playtesting some stuff earlier. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot the AI can do that at the higher difficulties. But yeah, the first time you come here, you get attacked by them. But yeah, as soon as you get Garrus or Rex on your team and you say you're going to take on Fist, this area becomes a combat zone, which I'll show eventually today. Actually, maybe not today, it depends. Yeah, let's get some conversation out of these guys.
A million light years from where humanity began, and we walk into a bar filled with men drooling over half-naked women shaking their asses on a stage. I can't decide if that's funny or sad.
What? You don't think they're here because of the food?
Nice gun. Oh, why can't it be both, Ashley?
You can keep the Presidium. This is where the action is.
But didn't you just say something about the half-naked girls dancing around? Anyway, and there are a few times where if you talk to one person, you know, the person with them will make a comment. I wouldn't be able to guess every single time though. Like, even as many times as I play this game, there's still like random little details that you'll find that I've forgotten or missed the first time I played.
I see why this place is so popular. It's got quite the view.
Hey, Lieutenant, put your tongue back in your mouth before you trip on it.
Oh, they may comment on each other about this, huh? Interesting. Yeah, it's got great view. You can see many moons under in here. Yeah, the main reason to go here was to talk to Harkin. You can still talk to Harkin later after the events of going to the bar here, but oh yeah, okay, I think the game has forgotten to, either she's higher than she is supposed to be, or the game forgot to render the table. But yeah, you can for those of you who want to enjoy some Asari table dancing. I don't think it's not working. Yeah, because man, I didn't expect so many glitches to have in my game. Yeah, she's supposed to be dancing and all this other stuff, and you can relax and move forward, but nothing comes of it. I think in the second game you can actually tip one of the dancers in a place similar to this. I wonder if she reset. Nope, she's still stuck. But yeah, she basically just does the dance there. I was going to show it, but, well, we can see it from here. It's basically this dance right here. I wonder if that's mocap or if they've got actual strippers to dance to get kind of the concept of it. Because like in a lot of Japanese games, like if a person's doing like any type of move, like in a lot of them, like Yakuza and stuff like that, that's actually someone who got mocapped and they actually did all those movements. So, but I don't know how it is in Western. They do that sometimes. It depends on the game. We can talk to Septimus here. Septimus is right here, but we're not going to do his quest now. I'm here just to...
I got business here, but not with you.
He's out here to see the girls. Yeah, no matter what race you are, everyone loves the Asari.
Not now. I'm watching the show.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, most people in a strip club really don't want you talking to them while you're... Oh, yeah, she's got a side quest, but we're not going to talk to her either. Anything else to say, Ashley?
A lot of traffic here. How fast do you think those cars are going?
I guess it's supposed to be the ward outside, but...
Not really my kind of place, but there sure are some spectacular views here.
Did you say something about having your tongue sticking out earlier? Or, no, that was... but yeah, this is Harkin. Oh.
Back off, Rex. Fist told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fist's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
But yeah, going to CSEC is not the first time you see Rex. I'm not sure what initially triggers it. It might be either if you go to Garrus first and ask, and they say, "Oh, did you hear about the Krogan?" You can ask Garrus, and he says, "Oh, I saw him over at CSEC when I was there earlier." But I don't know if that or Barrow Vaughn, if them saying where he is at CSEC, if that gets rid of the flag for Rex being here. But yeah, a lot of people will miss that one because they will either explore the place or go to Barrow Vaughn because he's closer. But not that it's a major scene. I just, one of those small details you can miss while playing the game. I love it.
Alliance military. I could have been a Marine, Instead, I joined the goddamn Citadel security. Biggest mistake of my life.
Yeah, here's Harkin, the guy who's a disgrace to humankind in CSEC. Maybe you can help me. I need information. Where's Garrus?
I'm looking for a CSEC officer, a Turian named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Well, that he hates Saren because of some mission they were on. What secret I'm going to Saren? Don't waste my time, scum.
Just tell me where Garrus is before this gets ugly.
But it's all related, don't you see? The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Dun dun dun! Yeah, the big twist, and it's Harkin that tells you this. I think you could bring it up to Anderson later without Harkin telling you about it. But if, like I said, if you read the book Ascension or whatever, it's basically that mission. That's the mission that kind of gets him in trouble or whatever with Saren and everything. What went wrong? How do you know this? You're lying.
Why should I believe a drunk like you?
Fine, ask Anderson. I bet he tells you. He's too stupid and proud to lie right to your face.
I think he's giving you a bit of misinformation. From what I remember, the mission was Anderson was supposed to be the first human to become a Spectre. Harkin says he was a Spectre, but I don't think that's true. If I remember correctly, he was up to become the first Spectre and was going to be chosen, but because of what happened in that mission with Saren, that he interacted with him, they decided not to accept him as a Spectre. So, I mean, that's a half-truth there. How do you know this?
You said they covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread them around.
That's really fucking gross, dude. There is an option for that. Disgusting! That's not why I'm here. Quit wasting my time.
One more chance. Tell me where Garrus is. Now.
Okay, settle down. He went to speak to Dr. Michelle over in the med clinic on the other side of the wards.
Yeah, I mean, there is an option before about what the fact as soon as he talks about herpes, everyone's like, oh!
How well do you know Captain Anderson?
Met him a few times over the years. One of those hardcore military guys. Yes, sir. No, sir. Can't have any fun with a stick up your ass, sir. That's probably why he climbed the Alliance ranks so fast. The military loves brown-nosers.
Oh, no, yeah, Anderson is a badass. He earned his rank, especially in the later games in the series, especially the third one, not to spoil anything.
The captain's a good soldier.
Sure, whatever. Dress him in a fancy suit, pin some shiny medals on his chest, and call him a hero. Everybody else does. But if he's so great, why'd the Spectres kick him out? Why'd you go ask him about that?
Yeah, usually it's people like this who aren't as good or got a, chip on their shoulder. They'll gripe about everyone else's success, but Anderson actually worked for his success. This guy just kind of half-assed it and did all, lie, cheat, and all this other, and took money. So, quit blaming others.
You need to look in a mirror. Sober up and take some responsibility for yourself.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
It could be a church. Was it in Hindu culture? Isn't there like a deity like that has like prostitutes that like they perform sexual acts like prostitutes are considered sacred to that goddess? I forgot what I could. Maybe I'm misremembering something here, but I could have swore there is a religion that, or not religion, or basically a sect of Hinduism or something that bases it on sexual stuff like this. But like I said, I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that.
What's it like working for CSEC?
You mean, what was it like? The executor suspended me without pay. Recurring violations. CSEC was keeping a file on me. Can you believe that? Every mistake I ever made went into the books. Get a little rough with a suspect, note in the file. Have a couple of drinks on duty, note in the file. Skim a couple of credits off a drug bust, note in the file. It's a goddamn witch hunt.
You do know it adds up, and it, as I say, dirty cop serves you right.
You got off easy, if you ask me.
What the hell do you know? Working for CSEC isn't like being a Marine. People get pissed off if we shoot somebody. Investigations, inquiries, rules, regulations. Every day I plowed through enough red tape to choke a rhino. That's how you gotta be to do this job. So don't talk to me about right and wrong. You soldiers got it easy.
Well, I don't know. Soldiers have their own problems, but man, this is kind of a reverberating. I don't want to say anything about modern day, but let's just say some of the things he says seems to be kind of popping up a lot recently, if you know what I mean. Okay, we already ain't no church.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
I was going to Garrus again.
What do you know about Garrus?
Damn hothead is what he is. Still figures he can save the world. Always bucking heads with the executor. He'll pay for it soon enough. The executor loves to put us lowly field agents in our place. Just look what happened to me.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good.
Okay, and then we get some experience for. I mean, you still get the same amount of experience for finding Garrus and all this other stuff, but if you go, because you do the quest to get it, you get some extra experience for doing that. So it might be worth going down here before you. I think I missed out on a little bit of experience, like total, but I made up for that, like with my 10% and everything else. So it's not that big of a deal, but for those who haven't, maybe might go to Cora's Den before you skip things like I did earlier.
The back rooms are private, reserved for Fist and his friends.
Fist and his friends? Like Fist for his... never mind.
Who's Fist?
He owns this club, but the customers have to stay out front.
What did that other Krogan want? Rex?
Personal matter.
Not real chatty, is he?
No, he isn't, Ashley.
Goodbye.
Enjoy the club.
Okay then. So now we can go back to where we were before. However, now that we know that actually, I want to show off. Well, I don't want to do this. I want to show some interesting dialogue, but I'm going to be showing this scene anyway.
Why didn't Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
Maybe it's not true. Harkin's an ass. Bet he's just messing with her heads.
You know what? We could actually ask Anderson about this. So I think we can do this later, but let me go ahead and we can go talk to him now. I think we can bring it up at any other point, but now that Harkin's mentioned it, and obviously at this point we could go get Garrus and Rex, which we've already done. But the thing I was mentioning is that since we've already got Garrus and Rex in my main file, at this point we can go to Cora's Den and basically initiate the rest of the Citadel main mission and finish it. Like I said, you can get that if you know what you're doing. You can get the Citadel done like within the hour, and that's I mean that could count skipping stuff, but even without skipping stuff, it went talking maybe an hour or two at best, you know. But I've spent already like 5 hours or something.
Yes, Commander. Is there something you need?
You don't think much of
I
Harkin.
swore.
Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol.
I thought this embassy...
I could swore we could bring it up. Maybe we bring it up later.
Fired 15 years ago.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy.
I guess. I could have swore you could bring up Harkin's accusations to
do
him.
whatever it takes to accomplish their goal.
Our
It must be after the.
They want us to expect. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the council.
I guess not.
Oh,
It must
he's not
be
a threat
because
to
I know
any,
you could
not
bring
to
it up to him. Maybe it's after
Tell
the
me about
Citadel.
Vauldemare.
He's got an
No, I think it
impressive
is. I
plan.
think after we finish the
should
Citadel
go.
stuff, there's a
I'll be here.
conversation with Evan Anderson, and he talks about things. Okay, yeah, that's when it is. Sorry about that, folks. You play this game so much, but sometimes you like I'm mixing information here, and there is another bit of information I messed up on as well. Apparently you can miss getting either Garrus or Rex in this game. I thought it was just Garrus for some reason, but apparently Rex can also be missed too through this. So I want to go to actually it'd probably be faster to get Rex, but because I've already put Garrus and Rex on my team, we're already going to see that result. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go straight to the I'm going to show off the ending scene with Encounter Fist now, and show you just like a slight difference in the scene if you.
I swear.
That was smart, Doug. Now, if Garrus comes
Yeah,
around, you stay
unfortunately, we
smart.
can't.
Keep
There's
your
some
mouth
dialogue
shut.
we just can't skip no matter what
Who
we
are
do.
you? Let her go.
And also the reason I want to show is I show you some extra dialogue you get when, because I'm gonna keep Kaiden and Ashley in the group for this, just so I can get some extra show what some of the extra dialogue. I'm not gonna do this for every single mission in the game because obviously that would take forever, and because there's so much stuff, and I don't want this to be, you know, I want this to be as smooth as I can be with this. Oh, yeah, you can sometimes insta-kill people if you knock them out of their range. So there I push the guy off, so now even if he had enough life, he would die because he can no longer, like, getting pushed off that thing means you're basically dead, you know, so that's the thing I love about this game before they fix some of the mechanics in it, is you could just, like, throw people off the map and kill them instantly without realizing it, and unfortunately they toned that down in later versions, so you couldn't really do that anymore.
Perfect timing, Shepard.
Whoops.
Gave
I
me
meant
a clear
to.
shot at that bastard.
I didn't mean to
Glad I could help.
Dr. Michelle,
choose the
No, I
whatever.
don't
It's
think
not, I'm
so.
not keeping this
They
file
work
anyway,
for
so.
Feast.
I think it might.
She asked me about the
Okay. I also want to
Not
show
anymore.
some
Feast
dialogue
betrayed.
with.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants.
She did.
She must be able to
Don't
link
have
Saren to
anything.
the Geth.
Time we paid.
Okay,
is
here we
your
go.
show, Shepard.
I didn't choose
And I
to
want
say
to bring
forget last
Saren
time,
down
but I
as much
forgot
as
that
you
this is not the part where you
coming
can
with you.
ignore. You can get rid of Garrus, so let's just.
I don't need a Turian shooting me in the back when I least expect it.
All Turians are not the same. I'm not like Saren. I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Okay, then this
You can
repeats
come
from
along.
before.
You know, we aren't the only ones going.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
Oh, and we can say we don't need him, but since we had Rex when we got Garrus the first time, this doesn't bring it up. But now we could just say, if we say we don't need him, we skip it. But if we say we could use him, it tells us where he is.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Move out.
Okay, and then we can go get Rex as normal. But in this case, I'm just going to go straight to Fist because I just want to show like the confrontation with Fist. Because if you bring Rex with you to confront Fist, you get a different result. So I just want to show what happens if you would do it without him in your group, whether you don't recruit him or if you just or if you just don't bring them with you. It's kind of weird how, like, with some characters you don't have to bring them with you, and yet they never talk about, like, hey, why didn't you bring me with you, and all this other stuff. So I guess that'd be way too many, like, pathways and things to add into the game, so it probably would have gotten way too confusing. So
Looks like it shut down.
Fisk knows we're coming.
yep. Oh, okay.
it's
Sorry, didn't
expensive
mean to
to
talk
live
to you.
here?
Not during a conversation here. So, actually, really quickly. See, let me just give me some. Let me just do some beef ups really quick. Just before the fight, just so I can actually have a. Let's see. Yeah, I could do that. Let's get some fitness. Okay, I'm not keeping this. I'm just doing this just so I'm not going in this fight without, like, me at my full effectiveness.
Look out!
I got something. I just love throwing people. That's probably why I choose, like, I usually tend to choose a class that
Shield! I'm on it!
yeah, on the harder difficulties, you actually have to be very careful about Krogans are the most. You know, I haven't really been talking about, like in combat while like what I'm doing. So I do apologize. I'm kind of just like doing the. I kind of just get into the moment and I forget I'm kind of supposed to be talking about like what I'm doing during combat. Krogans are one of the more dangerous characters to fight because 9 times out of 10 they'll charge you and melee you. So you have to be a bit careful here. So usually what you want to do is obviously get rid of whatever yeah, see how he just tried to charge me. So you usually want to go straight. You want to make sure to kill the any Krogan you're up against, or back off if you're luckily about to die there. Yeah, you have to be careful. Like on the hard, I mean, this isn't even insanity mode, and already I'm almost dying a couple of times. So, although nothing near to like playing Mass Effect 2 on insanity mode after you've gone through the game once. For whatever reason, that took when I read. Well, maybe I should talk about that if I ever play whenever I play Mass Effect 2. Just knocked him off of his box. Oh yeah, try to pay attention to the containment boxes and stuff like that, so that way if you don't have toxic on your weapons, they'll make toxic. Now, I'm supposed to be able, at this point,
Smell that? Fresh blood mixed with stale booze.
I wonder where all the dancers went.
well, I don't know, they disappeared in the ether.
Never been a real fan of crowds.
Yeah, me either, Kaiden.
A lot of traffic here.
Okay, you're
How fast do you
repeating?
think those cars are going?
Too many lights, too much noise.
Yeah, unfortunately, Kaiden is kind of a pill, which is really, he's actually, I'd probably be more closely associated with Kaiden myself in real life, because all the things he's saying, and that's kind of things I would say to myself.
Not really my kind of
Okay,
place.
he's repeating.
There sure are some spectacular views.
It's hard to get, like, okay.
You think it's expensive to live here?
Now, I heard you were supposed to be able to talk to the workers here, but I swear every time I do this, they instantly attack me.
Take cover! Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
I could have swore you could talk to these guys and try to convince them to, like, run away or leave, but every time I talk to them, they instantly attack me. So I don't know. I could have swore that you can talk to these guys, like, and tell them to go away. So I don't know. Maybe I. Oh, anyway, this is the fight against Fist. So if you don't beat this guy really fast, he can be. He can cause something to happen, so let's see if we can beat him fast enough. Oh, nope. Dang it. He summons his defensive turrets on you if you take too long to usually what you want to do with the turrets is obviously if you have any I already used it, but you can sabotage or overload is probably the best way to go with on the security turrets, because they have those shields on. But yeah, if you can actually beat like him like fast enough, you can destroy him or kill him before the turrets even come off. But unfortunately, I was a little I took too long, so oh well.
Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
Tell me where the Quarian is, and I won't have to shoot you in the kneecaps.
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's lying.
I don't think so. Oh, yep. Thank you, Ashley. Nobody lies to me. What happened? Shoot him.
Put a round in his leg. See if he talks.
Wait. I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here. Said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
I thought the Shadow Broker only worked through agents.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker, ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
You son of a bitch. Or we have to save her. Where's the meeting? You son of a bitch.
Tell me where that meeting is before I blow your lying head off.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
Yeah, well, what about you then?
Am I supposed to just forget your part in all this?
Hey, I came clean. I told you about the meeting. Besides, I've got my own problems now. The Shadow Broker wants me dead. I have to disappear. Forget about me. I'm a ghost.
Yeah, find, disappear, let's go, or you don't deserve to live.
Too many people died here, Fist. You don't get to walk away.
That Quarian's dead if we don't go now.
Now, there's a... I'll probably show this. It probably won't be this episode, maybe another episode. There's a really... yeah, you kill Fist if you choose that option, and you get Renegade points for it. There's a really funny response if you bring Rex and Kaiden here. I almost want to show that. Maybe I'll try to, like, get a video off on that. But anyway, we can take this. But, oh, I shouldn't really be messing with this because I'm going to replay this level again at some point. Probably not today because there's still, like, other stuff to do. And I don't think Kaiden and Ashley really have any more conversations outside of this other than, like, a few key moments in there. Not really that major. So, just trying to... Okay. So nothing else here. So okay, so let's go back to the... Yeah, I know I'm kind of like skipping ahead and like moving around stuff. Like I'm doing... I showed you the final bit of this mission even before I'm not done exploring the place. So yeah, I'm a little bit all over the place here. So oh right, this is... I think this is the save I want. But so we'll be seeing this scene again soon. But I'll skip through it when I do it the second time, just because I'll have already done before. But like I said, I'm not going to do this for every single event because it would just take like way too long, too much editing and all this other stuff. And
you almost never see any keepers in this club. I guess they don't care what happens here. That or the music keeps them away.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this music either, but I think that's kind of on purpose.
Anything you want, you can find for sale in the wards, legal or otherwise.
I think you said that before, so...
There's very little serious crime in this arm of the wards. Maybe because the C-Sec Academy is so close by.
I probably shouldn't be doing all this conversation right where all this music is, because it does kind of drown out everyone.
If you feel lucky, we should visit the casino over in Flux.
Do I feel lucky, Punk?
Anything
okay.
You want, you can find for
He
sale.
might say random stuff at other points too, but... We overheard this before, I think.
More rumors about strange metal creatures with real AI.
Yes, but there's more.
Yeah, there always is.
I heard they had some connection with a rogue Spectre.
Not this again.
Why is that so hard to believe?
Whatever you say. Just don't expect us to believe it too.
I don't think they had the conversation before. Sometimes certain like groups will like have new conversations if you come back to an area or reset or whatever. Because I think before they talked about Fists having dead bodies in Cora's den or something like that.
Huh. Places like this always want to hire croaking bouncers. It's like we're a status symbol for them.
Well, I mean, you are very intimidating, so...
First time I was here, I dropped a bundle in the casino. Got so mad I put my fist through one of the machines.
You fist... whatever.
People always complain that the wards are too crowded, but I never have any.
Oh yeah, you're repeating. I've heard this one before, so... Okay. Like I said, I'm going to try to get as much conversation and swapping out people when I can and all that.
Hey, good to see another human in here.
The only problem with swapping out people in the Citadel part of this game is that I have to go to the ship to do that, and I can't access the ship yet, so I can't. This game, like later on, I think you can swap targets in certain areas readily, but here we have to actually go to a specific place to swap people out. So, which is fine. It's just.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Didn't you? Oh, okay. They're at the end of the conversation. I was about to say, I thought I heard that before I ended the last episode. So, and then they were talking about someone. Let's see what they have to say.
Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. So, what can I do for you?
What's with your hair color and don't redheads not have that type of red on their eyebrows? Maybe she. This is the future. Maybe they colored or something with that. Problems?
What were you discussing with the Voldus?
Who, Doran? Oh, I was just asking him about my sister. See, she worked for Doran before she left to... Ugh, sorry. I don't want to bore you with my problems.
Well, we've actually already run across her. We just didn't talk to her because I didn't want to, like, get to that point. Well, I mean, I think she said something before we talked to her. Maybe I should have talked to her just to show what happens if you... whatever. It's okay. Go on. I'm going. I gotta leave. Just tell me.
Get to the point.
Well, okay. My sister Jenna left here to go work at Cora's Den. The problem is, she's working as an informant for CSEC. You know, eavesdropping on the people there. If they find out what she's doing, they'll kill her.
Well, I mean, she chose to do it, being undercover. I mean, it's not James Bond, but it'll work. That's not good. Is she really at risk? So?
You can't stop her from making stupid mistakes.
This stupid mistake might cost her her life. I don't know. Sometimes I think she stays there just to spite me.
I like how you can just leave conversation and go, I don't care anymore. Gotta go. Have you talked to CSEC?
Do you know who her contact at CSEC is?
No. It's all very secret. Last time I asked an officer, he told me to stay out of it. For Jenna's safety.
Stay out of it. Business. Or police business. I'll speak to her. Gotta go. Leave it to me.
Maybe I could help her understand just how dangerous Cora's Den is.
Would you? That'd be great. Just don't tell her I sent you. Well, I should get back to work before I get in trouble.
I'll tell her. I'll tell her Walt sent me.
Welcome to Flux. Name's Doran. What can I do for you?
I don't know, beer or something like that. Anyway, Flux.
Is this a casino?
Among other things, yes. We've got some quasar stations, if you're interested.
Yeah, quasars is the thing upstairs. I actually forgot how quasars played. It's been so long since I've done it. If I actually pop into the machine, I'll probably remember. Rita and Jenna?
What can you tell me about the sisters working for you?
Well, Jenna left to work at Cora's Den. Now her sister Rita is all worried she might be in some kind of trouble. Not much chance Jenna will change her mind, though. She's a stubborn one. If she wanted to come back, I'd take her in a second. The customers loved her.
Yeah, redheads are stubborn. Because they have no souls. You own this place?
Are you the owner?
Owner, cook, and bartender. I've even been known to dance a little when the mood strikes me. We've got some quasar stations, if you're interested.
You just said quasar. You really want me to play quasar, don't you?
Goodbye.
Enjoy your time here at Flux.
Yeah, you can actually earn money at Flux, but it's not like other games where you can kind of, if you know what you're doing, you can make like a lot of money, get like rare equipment and stuff like that. That's not this game.
I'm waiting for someone else.
You can make like a little bit of money, but not much. It's really not worth it. I can show you though, although there is a quest that deals with playing quasar, so it might be better to wait till that's odd.
Someone rigged this machine to funnel credits their way. I'll run a trace.
Well, that's odd. There is a mission that deals with quasar, so it's almost better just to... I'll show you when we actually have to do that. So anyway, there's a keeper here. Keeper's got the keeper. And then I forgot what the stakes, like what the cost is per stakes, but you basically can bet more on high stakes as opposed to low stakes. Or stakes in general. What do you have in your steak? I have A1 barbecue sauce. No, actually I don't. Not the biggest fan of barbecue sauce. I just have ketchup. Yeah, I know that's the most horrible thing you could ever say to someone who eats steak. Ketchup? Ugh! Actually, if you put anything on a steak, depending on who you talk to, they consider that a crime. They're like, no! Don't mess with the proper meat. Anyway. Yeah, the game's got to load. Sorry, that happens a lot in this this game or whatever. But yeah, someone said something about messing with the quasars. It's probably not important. Nothing to get on about. Anyway, let's keep exploring this place. We might actually, maybe we'll actually get to the actual proper quest today, but no, we probably won't. Because you know me, I'm just taking my time. I probably should have just done the quest because, like I said, we'll have to explore this place later if we're doing all the side quests. Whoops, I didn't mean to cut dialogue. I didn't actually mean to click on that either, so, man. Well, it's not like the biggest thing ever. It's just I want to show off as much as I can without, like, dragging down the game, so. Anyway, this is like the little kind of a, what's the map say? This is, that's the upper marketplace. There's a couple of shops around here, I believe, but we're here for the keeper. Scan you. Got you, bastard.
Best place on this ward to buy upgrades.
I don't know about that.
Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
Supplies, sure, but...
What colonies are you talking about?
Oh, my mistake, Earth Clan. I assumed... It doesn't matter. Pharos? Noveria? Well, if you haven't heard of them yet, I'm sure you will soon. But it doesn't matter where you hail from. My goods are available to all.
Foreshadowing, huh? Yeah, it's pretty obvious. Anyway, let's ask about those places.
What can you tell me about Noveria?
The corporate capital of the Attican Traverse. Very cold. Very snowy. I don't get too many clients from there. They all have their own private suppliers.
Oh, well, sorry about that.
I'd like to know more about Pharos.
It's an old Prothean world. Their buildings still litter the surface. The humans aren't the first to colonize it, but they are the most recent. I just realized I haven't heard from my contact on that planet for some time.
Yeah, they're probably all dead.
Well, I'm sure he's fine.
Oh, or he's fine. He's fine. Just because you haven't had contact.
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Yeah, you can buy some heavy armor here. You can buy a cipher tool. I don't think I've shown these off. Cipher tools are what engineers or sentinels, engineers, or infiltrators will use these. And basically, this empowers up and improves your cooldown. You get a shield bonus. You improve your tech cooldown, and depending if you have the medical ability, it reduces the, or you have a bonus for medical recharge. When you use a medi-gel in combat, it doesn't immediately allow you to use it again. Like if you lost a lot of life, you actually had to wait a while. So if you have one of those, it reduces how long it takes for a med-gel to act up again. So that's one of the reasons why you might be an engineer class, because you can heal more often. Especially if you upgrade the medi-gel to max by the end of the game. But nothing too crazy here. The only thing we want to buy here is the combat license, or Elkos Combined license, so we can give it to the quartermaster. I mean, like I said, don't need it, but I'm doing that just for efficiency's sake or whatever. Okay. And, of course, anyone who has a name on it, you want to talk to them.
Is that really... Wow! It's you!
Oh, no. You know who I am. Great. I mean, everyone else knows who I am, and they haven't been annoying, so what's different about this guy?
You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
How does news always travel faster than us? Oh, wait, it's the future, and there's, televisions and radio and all this other stuff. Never mind. Pleasure's all mine. Hello. Who are you?
Do I know you?
No, I'm just a fan. One of your biggest fans, actually. My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
How many did I actually kill? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. No, like less than 20. But thanks for inflating my what I've done. I just try to help. Really, leave me alone.
I don't have time for this, Conrad. I'm not here to be a role model.
Oh, I see how it is. Commander Shepard doesn't have time for the little people. Far be it for me to get in your way. You go be a hero.
Now I think I've officially shut off that. Let me see. Okay, it's still activated there, so I guess I haven't completely pissed him off. There's a way to like completely just shut him off and just have you leave him alone. But I guess he'll come if the game tells you it's still under assignments. It means it'll still be a thing later on. So I wonder if we'll run across him again, even though we told him to shove off. Probably not. It's fine. Whatever. Just because it showed up in the assignments thing doesn't mean anything. Anyway, here's I think this is technically the lower markets. Yeah, lower markets. Oh, we can actually talk to Corbin here and do that quest. I want to get the rest of the keepers before I do that. And luckily, it'll be a while until that quest becomes null and void. So I want to make sure to get all the rewards for the keepers before we possibly talk to them. So.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Sure.
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Why are you like? Why is he? I mean, what's he looking at? He's like, the idea I think is he's laying his head, or he's putting his arms on the thing. He's looking up at the stock, not the actual shopkeeper. Although he might be looking at the shopkeeper. I don't know. It just looks a little bit weird. But it's like he's trying to look at the armors, which they're not there. But anyway, we can. Yeah, this guy sells like armor, which we don't need any of that.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop.
And then we can show off the standard items here. Yeah, you know, assault rifle, sniper rifle, stuff like that. But he has a few upgrades you can buy here. The unique items, when it says like minigrade 1 and grenade 2 and stuff like that, if I didn't buy that upgrade from the other guy before, it would just been grenade 1 here. It's like each shop basically has a, well, not every shop, but a lot of shops have upgrades. And just if you buy the previous upgrade, then it'll be upgrade 2 there. And that'll be all the upgrades from that guy, and then you have to go to a new place. So let's go ahead and buy the Medigel upgrade. Yeah, see how it automatically went to upgrade number 2 there. Main thing here is we want the Elanis risk control license to give to the quartermaster. And then, yeah, Chorbin's over here, but we're not going to talk to him right now. Oh, yeah, I need to see if Garrus or Rex have any new dialogue.
There's very little serious crime in this arm of the wards.
Yeah, we've already talked to him.
The CSEC Academy is so close.
Come on, come on.
There are a few unlicensed vendors who operate out of
I think you said that before. Okay, well, anyway. But yeah, and then we come across to the Cora's Den, as we had before. So a bit of a roundabout way, but that's pretty much it for the Citadel. We've explored everywhere for the most part. Because we... so I do miss out on a little bit of experience, but yeah, because we got Garrus and Rexon already, we completely avoid the assassins here. So for those who maybe are trying to, like, speed through it for, like, insanity purposes or whatever.
Like it shut down.
Fist knows we're coming.
Or don't care about experience. Yeah, that's one way to, like, reduce an encounter in the game. So yeah, we're just going over the... I was wondering if we were going to get to the combat today or not, or the actual going through the story or not. So, oh yeah, I forgot you can actually fight the bartender. Yeah, some of the enemies, like in combat, the fights can go by so fast. Like sometimes you don't even notice notice how there's like, I think you might have already jumped down. Sometimes there's a guy on top of the bar there too. Yeah, throw is just awesome, just because it just like completely like, just like depending on like, their strength or whatever, it just completely like just takes them out. You know, they get thrown around or whatever. That's why I love playing. Okay, there he is. That's why I love playing at least the adept in the yeah, I probably should put on barrier.
I've lost shields.
That's why I love playing the adept, at least in this game anyway. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Krogan bouncer this time again. Could just stasis him and just get him off my butt for a second. I tend to forget to use stasis quite often. Let's go ahead and... Oh, he already used a...
I've lost shields.
Oh, well, he broke out of that stasis pretty quickly. If you're using a Vanguard, that's a pretty good defense against Krogan because of their... I mean, most Krogan are Vanguard in the game, so...
I'm on it.
I might just make the episode long enough so I can see the finale of this quest line. Yeah, the only problem I have with the assault rifle is, yeah, because at low levels, the thing for it's so huge that after you shoot it for a bit, the ring just like completely like gets too big, so you almost have to get close in. So that's why overkill is a great ability.
I think Fist was paying someone off.
Yeah, probably. That's usually how it is in these worlds.
If you feel lucky, we should visit the casino over in Flux.
We already did that.
Anything you
okay,
want, you can find for sale in the war.
he's already had his unique dialogue about Fist's place.
Fist had a good thing going here. Too bad he got greedy.
Yeah, like all underworlders. Okay. Let me see if I can get the... Because like I said, last time, like, I could have swore you could talk to the... no, I guess not. Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe it was a different... Actually, maybe it was a different... Maybe it was number 2 or something like that, I'm thinking. Actually, I shouldn't waste my best abilities on these guys. I just could have sworn I remembered talking to these guys. And basically they just say, don't shoot, you know, and then you can tell them to run away. If you're Paragon, you can tell them to run away, or you could just kill them if you're Renegade or something like that. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention about being Renegade in this game. I've noticed, like I said, in Renegade in this game, Shepard seems to be more of a psychopath than like just an aggressive cop or whatever. But I've also noticed like most of the Renegade options, depending on who you talk to, make Shepard to be a specious or racist, because he's always like, I don't want Turian to shoot me in the back, and you know, and all this other stuff, which I guess makes sense. But well, I mean, there's no good reason, but it makes sense, and there's an example of it. But still, it's like, because he hasn't interacted with alien species quite often, or at least that's what it seems like. You know, it's so, but still, it's like, okay. And later on, they tone him down a bit with the Renegade options anyway. So let me see if I can kill Fist before he activates the turrets this time. Okay. Who said? It must have been Fist who said that. Okay. Let's see. Kill his... I didn't. Should have. Actually, let me go ahead and activate barrier. No. I took too long. Dang it. Oh, well. Let's go ahead and overkill then. I see how quickly overkill I can take out certain enemy targets. It's awesome. Okay, let's throw you so you can leave me alone.
Enemy is everywhere!
I probably should have leveled up. I realized I didn't level up my character.
Wait! Don't kill me!
You know what? I thought I didn't do enough damage to him. I must have, or something like that, so... But we're still gonna choose the bad options.
She's not here. I don't know where she is.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait, I don't know where the Quarian is.
Yeah, you get some extra dialogue from... Actually, anyone.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Yeah, if you bring Rex with you, you get a little extra dialogue outside of like who you bring with you. They still talk, but certain characters have a bit... dang it.
Give me the location. Now.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
What are you doing?
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
Yeah, every character... Actually, I don't know if... I think Ashley has something too. Garrus is entertaining, but man, the funniest is Kaiden. He goes, "Oh my god!" when he shoots him, he just screams, "Oh my god!" It's hilarious. I don't know why. Like, yes, a man just got murdered, but Kaiden's reaction is obviously realistic, because that's probably what I'd do too if I was like working with someone, and then all of a sudden someone pulled out a gun and shot someone. Like, all of a sudden, yes, it's a tense situation, but I would still be like, "Oh my god, what the hell, man?" You know, he surrendered. Never do that again. I don't think I lost down. I think the Renegade option is if you agree with like what Rex did.
A lot of people died because of him. He had it coming. Now let's move. We have to save that Quarian.
Okay, we still get the Renegade. And apparently it's the same Renegade points. I could have swore you lost Renegade points if you bring Rex, because you don't get to kill yourself, but I guess it's the same. But anyway, let's take our time and decrypt some stuff, shall we? While the Quarian is being something's happening to her. Yeah, time doesn't go by when you decrypt stuff. Really, there's not much else here to check out, so you could delay a little bit. Okay, he's just saying this. I wasn't sure if he had any new dialogue after. But yeah, Garrus's "What are you doing?" is kind of entertaining as well, but I don't remember Ashley saying anything too crazy, from what I recall, because she's usually okay with that type of stuff. But yeah, as soon as we beat Fist, all of a sudden the rest of his cronies come out. Actually, I forgot to off-screen actually level up my dudes. So let me do that really quick. I want to build him up enough to get shotgun on Rex, because that's what I'm going to stick him to. Yeah, let me just unlock their abilities so I can get that started. Oh yeah, I forgot to show. Did I show off Rex last time? No, I did. Okay, I did talk about Rex's ability. I just didn't level any of his stuff up. Yeah, you definitely... Or maybe I didn't talk about him. Now I'm trying to think about... well, anyway. Rex's big thing is his Krogan Battlemaster ability. Rex is one of the last true Krogan Battlemasters, that they are a dying breed, for which the rest of the galaxy is grateful. But yeah, this is why Krogans can be nasty. They get health regeneration, physical resistance, and melee damage when they do that. Actually, maybe I did talk about that. Sorry, folks, if I sometimes forget like what conversation blips I have in between episodes. You know, I've napped since then. You know, forgive me. Okay. What do I want to unlock first? Do I want to try to get throw, or do I want to get him to shotguns first? I think I want to get him to shotguns first, and put a point in that, and then we'll get. Oh, I'm almost close to getting a heavy armor too, because that would make him a lot more durable. Yeah, on the harder difficulties, it's probably better to get Rex into his heavy armor class first. And then with Garrus, I usually try to, if I play with him, I usually tend to try to get him to sniper rifles and keep him on that. Yeah, let's get the damping first. Unlock that. Yeah, he has electronic Centurion agent. That's the one that gives him. Yeah, so I already talked about his abilities. I think I want to get electronics activated first on him. So let's do that. I'll go electronics so we can get overload. Might as well get that unlocked first, and then yeah, we do need to definitely need to get him a shield boost as well. You definitely want to have the ability to get your defensive abilities unlocked on the harder difficulties. See, for me, I could unlock Singularity at this point, or get Advanced Barrier. You can tell, as you can see, I keep getting my HP keeps getting drained, so like getting either Advanced Barrier or something close to that would be definitely helpful. Let's see. Well, I'm not doing anything with pistols, so I don't want to worry about the armor too much, but getting advanced shield boost would be good, and getting lift. Like I said, unlocking your next abilities is always important. Oh, and I could show. I wonder if I could show off Singularity. I love that ability. Yeah, I should probably eventually get to Advanced Barrier. No, I'm gonna risk it and try to get lift activated. Okay, we're good. I just wanted to have this. Oh, and of course equipment. God. Oh yeah, when you kill people, you can also get equipment dropped and stuff like that as well. So, all right, I'm just gonna quit the weapons. I'm not gonna. Oh yeah, I forgot you can also transfer upgrades as well. So I'm just gonna do straight equipping on people, so we can get just straight to the action. I don't want. I think I prefer accuracy on shotgun. Well, actually, you are supposed to get in close range either way. But usually most of the AI won't do that. They'll get, like, well, Rex will get into the thick of things, but he'll never, like, run up and shoot someone in the face. He'll still be from a somewhat semi of a distance, so accuracy is probably going to be important for AI. And since I haven't unlocked that on him yet, I don't think I needed. I don't think I need to deal with armor or anything like that right now. Yeah, I don't have a... yeah, his armor is better what he's got right now, so we'll leave it as is. I'll do any... since I want to get to this... Since I want to get to the end of the quest line, so this might make it a long episode. I just love throwing people. He fell behind the bar, so... Oh, and make sure you use your grenades on the harder difficulty. Anyway, on the easier difficulty, it's probably not. Should we go ahead and get overkill activated? See, this is why I tend to choose assault rifles as one of my bonus abilities if I'm playing a class like that. If I'm trying to do combat. Whoops. Okay. Good. Oop, not stasis. Sometimes when you get new abilities, sometimes it moves your abilities on the attack bar. So, where's the other guy? Did he run around? Oh, I guess we are. Okay. Oh yeah, and it still shows the on the map, but there on the bottom it shows the who you can talk to and interact with, but yet they're not there right now because, you know, they'll all reset after this is all done. But for this combat purposes, they've moved on from this location. So far we're doing pretty good. Haven't gotten too badly damaged. And yeah, you see you can't leave this spot, so you have to go to where the Quarian is. So hopefully you make it in time. The game gives you plenty of time, even on insanity mode. I still had plenty of time before I got to the Quarian, so I don't know, maybe if you played with your feet for too long or something.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
That looks like the Quarian's got a few tricks up her sleeve. Alright, let me see if let me show you the power of... Let me see where it is. Let me show you the power of singularity. This will be glorious if I can get it off properly. Oh yeah, baby! Oh, it didn't pick everyone up. Oh well. It's supposed to pick everyone up and basically put them into like a singular... Well, like I said, a singularity, which basically gravitational pull pulls them all to like one location. It's hilarious. If they're weak on their armor on up... Oh yeah, the Quarian... she's helping us, but she almost does like no damage to him. So, did I not? Oh, we can just highlight him. Okay. Oh yeah, we don't have any of our. Yeah, these guys are pretty easy. I thought I already scanned the keeper.
Just set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Oh yeah, I did. I just had to redo something off screen but so yeah, I forgot to scan. Anyway, wait, is there something in the background past Garrus's head? I thought there was like a green thing. I think it might have been the remnants of like a bullet or something like that. Tali Zora, huh? Fist set you up. Yeah, Fist set everyone up the bomb. Are you okay? I took care of them. Give me the evidence, lady.
You've got proof Saren is working with the Geth. Hand it over.
Not so fast. Who are you?
I like I do like the Quarians' kind of voice. They're speech modulators because they're in like a suit of armor. And I love the voice for Tali. I think if I remember correctly, the lady who voices Tali is like Icelandic or something like that, so she's got a very exotic voice. So, no, we can't think of her like that. She's like, I think if I remember correctly in this game, she's considered quote unquote 16 or a teenager. So yeah, evil thoughts, bad thoughts, get out of your head. Friend, I'm with the Alliance. Someone who saved your life. Yeah, ungrateful.
I don't have time for questions. I need the evidence you have against Saren.
I guess I owe you. But not out here in the open. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
And obviously everyone has, like, depending on your position and who you choose, people have dialogue.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
I'm up to a lot of things. Doing your job. She can help us just doing my job. Exactly. Or shut... I like this option because it's shut up and tell you, but he doesn't actually shut him up. He just... That's what he's thinking, I guess. Shut up and I'll tell you.
This Quarian can help us bring down Saren. I would have told you that if you hadn't jumped down my throat.
I apologize, Commander. This whole thing with Saren has me a bit on edge. Maybe we should just start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
And I like on the right side, like if you don't care about her pilgrimage, you're like, please continue what about Saren. Get to the point. All it is just bypasses her explanation of what the pilgrimage is.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
You know, the I don't know if they designed this, if that was the way they designed. I think I remember reading them. The way they designed this was it was based off the Quarians are designed, other than their spacesuits having like a unique look. The hood part of it is kind of almost designed similar to a what is the Arabic like headbands called? I forgot now. Well, there's two different headband type of, depending on what culture. I think in Indian culture or somewhere around that region, there's the sheik, but I don't think this is what this is based off of. I think it's based off of the Muslim women will wear it, or those who practice the faith will wear it to cover up their heads or faces. What is it called now? Now I'm completely blank. But I think that's what they said they based it off of. And each of them have their like own design for their spacesuits and stuff like that. But I do like the Quarian design. It's a very unique look for space. You know, a group of people who do pilgrimages and all this other stuff. But what do you find? What about? Yeah, exactly. You can keep skipping your pilgrimage talk. Like, I don't care. Anyway, something of value.
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Okay, one of the funniest things about this, like asking her about her pilgrimage and everything, is in the grand scheme of things, we've got more important things going on right now with like Saren and everything like that, and the fact that we can take a few seconds to ask her about like her whole culture is kind of like a little weird at this point. Like, shouldn't we ask her this stuff after the whole thing with Saren's done with? You know, we got this evidence and all this other stuff, but I don't know, the game lets us, so whatever. Get to the point.
Where's the proof you promised?
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
Kind of like a, self-destruct type of thing or whatever. It's kind of funny during the conversation. You see Rex, like when we were talking to Tali, he kept moving his head back and forth because it's a standard AI. It's in like the script or whatever to have the characters looking at whoever is talking. But it almost looks like he's getting whiplash having to like look back and forth between the two of us. So, is that true?
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
Well, you can tell he's a villain because he tells about like his plans or whatever he's done to his subordinates, even though he wouldn't really have to. At least not like that anyway. Well, yeah, that was his voice, but aren't we in the future? Can't voices be modulated or copied or messed with or deep-faked? I mean, we live in modern, like the time I'm playing this, modern times, you can fake this type of stuff. So how's that a guarantee that that'll work? Like, that's evidence. Oh, wait, this is before all that. This was made in 2007, so that stuff wasn't even thought about, so it's fine. What's the conduit?
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
Yeah, that was that one lady during that cutscene, matriarch, or the lady. I almost spoiled something. Although it's not that big of a spoiler, but I almost said what her name was before the game told us. Reapers, what are they? Reapers sounds familiar. Oh, you're gonna be hearing a lot about that in the future.
Are they some kind of new alien species?
According to the Memory Core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
Well, far-fetched in a world with, like, basically the Force, weird tech, living machines, and all this other stuff. So how's that far-fetched? She's right, it's true, it's not far-fetched. It's not the
vision on
Pokemon.
Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life, and they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
Yeah. Isn't it kind of crazy that, I mean, in the world of Mass Effect, I think everyone knows that the Quarians created the Geth, but the fact that she just says that, and unless we really looked up or looked into it, shouldn't that have been more of a shock? Like, shouldn't someone have said, wait, you created the Geth? What the hell, man? You know, but obviously, it's just, I think it's assumed most people knew that already. But anyway, they needed to know. Will they believe me? Don't tell them.
They won't believe you anyway. Just keep them out of this.
We have to tell them. Even if they don't believe anything else, this proves Saren is a traitor.
The captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her, the Quarian?
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
Pretty much everyone says the same thing for the most part. I think the only one who says something like majorly different is Ashley. I think she says, "What do we do with this alien?" or something like that. You know, Ashley keeping a tone with her character concept, or with her character. What about your quest? You can be useful. Join us. You're not ready for this. What about your quest?
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this? Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
I don't know about that. You're kind of young anyway, so you're not ready for this, kid.
I think this is more than you can handle.
She's already survived a run-in with the Geth, Shepard, and we need all the help we can get. Take her with you. Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Oh, thanks for forcing the kid on us. But yeah, we get Tali Zora on our team. Probably one of my... She's another one of my very favorite characters in the game. I mean, some people don't like her, and I can understand why, but I really like her character. And it's not just because of her voice. No, just her attitude and her thoughts on things and stuff like that. One of my favorite pairings in the game is Ashley, Garrus, and Tali, which kind of makes sense in the later games, but they also, something comes of it later on if it goes that route. But I don't want to talk about that more until it ever actually comes down to that point. But Tali is an engineer, or a pure engineer, which I'll show her stats. I'm trying to think what I want to show for if I want to bring the humans for the conversation or the... It doesn't really matter who you bring with you, but there are a couple lines of dialogue that are said at the end of this meeting with the Council. Yeah, weirdly enough, you don't have to bring Tali to this. It's not like she pipes up during the middle of the conversation about her information. You just bring her with you, and that's pretty much it. So, I'm really... The tough thing is I'm kind of trying to decide who my main focus is for the game is going to be. So, for now I'm going to bring our favorite. We're going to be the dude bros. So, but I'll show off Tali's abilities later. So yeah, now that we've got most of the people on our team, there's only one little questionable character to join. But for now, we've got everyone here. We've got all the information we need. We got the evidence against Saren. Will the council listen to what we have to say? Is a voice recording all that's really required in the future, even though realistically we would need more than that to prove someone's innocence or proven guilt or whatever? We'll find out next time in the next episode of Mass Effect. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.